it.
There you go. All right. It's all you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to our live edition, our home edition of The Mentality Show for the third or fourth month in a row here. I'm not sure. I'm losing track. I'm starting to get cabin fever. We are here at home reporting to you live. That's how much we care. We are risking our lives from the safety of our home to make sure we do this show for you each and every week. Every Wednesday at 6 p.m., of course. I'm your host, Delano. Good to be with you. I feel good this week. I am healthy. I am blessed, and I'm so happy to be here. I got my man, Sexy Texy. I got my man, KC. We got Scully, the MAGA, low-key MAGA supporter. And then I got my man, Vato V in the house. Good to see you, gentlemen. We haven't seen each other. We only see each other once a week now. So we're going to talk about your weeks, and we're going to talk about a lot of things on here. So as you know, in the world, there's so many things going on with coronavirus and still the protest and that type of stuff. So we decided to kind of go back to our old form of the show here. Our show usually hits mostly on relationships and love and those type of things. I mean, we talk about everything on the show, of course, but that's been a huge bulk of our show. And there's a lot of things going on in the world regarding relationships right now. You got the Kim Kardashian, Kanye West issue. You got the Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith issue. So what's going on with these couples?
And,
hello?
And that rapper shot his ex-girlfriend in the foot.
You got all that going on. We're going to talk about all that. So what's going on in the world with all this? It seems like people are getting tired of each other. And we said this was going to happen. Relationships are going to start to get affected here with this coronavirus, being around each other all the time and that type of thing. Corona babies are starting to happen. You have babies being born with coronavirus. So it's a combination of all that stuff, you know. So let's talk about it, gentlemen. Let's get into it. Let's kind of start out with the relationship thing and then let it branch off to what's going on in the world. So what are your thoughts, gentlemen, regarding – let's start with the Kanye West, Kim Kardashian drama. What's happening with that? Tell me. Explain that to me.
She's tired of him.
Why is she tired of him? What's going on with that?
Well, you know, I think he's a good provider for the, financially, but there's some downfalls with coming with Kanye. Kanye's he's been told he's a genius too much. I think he's taking it like over the top, And plus, we know who's controlling that family. It's Chris. And if Chris don't like you, she turns you into a woman.
Anybody who gets involved with the Kardashians, as we know, it's a downfall for him, and it's starting to happen for it. It took a while, but
what is that about?
It's a curse. It's the Kardashian curse, So it's starting to happen with Kanye West, right? He's going crazy. Now, to defend Kanye West, they say after the death of his mother, he started to go a little bit loco here, and also he was involuntarily admitted into a psych ward before, and they say these people put drugs into you. They involuntarily inject you with certain drugs and medication that makes you just go crazy. I don't know what the name of all these drugs are, but they say that's
never heard that
with them as well. Yeah. I mean, that's what they're saying. I mean, we can't really believe everything we hear, especially when it comes to Kanye West. But yeah, what about you, Scully? You know all about you're the Kardashian expert here.
Every time I see something about them, I close my eyes because I don't understand why that bitch's butt is so much bigger than the rest of her body.
I don't know either, but I love it. I love it.
Loved it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think that they just, like the rest of them, they don't belong together. It's all about money. I haven't had a whole lot of time to follow it, but there's a good chance if you're a dude, you're going to turn into a woman if you stay too long. I don't know, man. I try not to follow. That family is so destructive to the human brain.
Yeah, it is.
I try to stay away from it.
Yeah. Same here. I feel the same way. What about you, Vato V?
What's funny is that the mom swore to herself that she was gonna make all her children millionaires, man. And look at that. At whatever cost it was. And she did it. She did her job, as a parent.
The only one
Rob successful. Say that again?
The only one that's not is Rob Kardashian. He's like in the dumps, isn't he? He's like a mental case too.
Yeah, he's a man, but I think it doesn't matter regardless of the fact that fucker he still got his money. Their sisters are not gonna let him. You know, they're gonna hook him up with whatever millions they got. They're in their these females are in their high 100 millions and shit. Like, you know, look at what's the one of the youngest ones, the one with
the richest one.
Yeah, so Kylie, whatever her name is, she's the richest one. Like, she's making $1 billion, dude. That goes to show you about whatever the fuck.
Looks like I labeled one of you guys as the wrong Kardashian expert. It looks like Tech C is the real Kardashian expert. He's naming names and giving ages and all kinds of stuff.
I know.
Like, oh, sir, correction. That's Rob, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I apologize for Rob Kardashian.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, I never even heard of that dude. Like, what's he all about?
I think he's the brother, right? Right,
Yeah,
Tech?
That's the brother.
How old is he, Tech? How old is he? What's his birthday? I think you know.
His birthday is blah, 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 and he lives over here. And he
Right. As a matter of fact, we were hanging out the other day getting a pedicure together. So
He's got a big penis, so they don't talk to him.
Hey, point is, if you get involved with a Kardashian, they call it the Kardashian curse. Your life is going to go downhill from there. That's pretty much the point. It's been proven over and over again with the basketball player Reggie Bush, Kanye West.
yeah, the dad. What's his name? The dad. He turned.
Yeah.
The dad turned into a girl.
Right.
Damn.
This dude was the greatest athlete in the world, and now he's, the greatest transgender in the world. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But hey, if that's your thing, then all power to you.
Do you think them living their lives on TV has warped their perception of life?
Their souls, basically.
I mean, they're basically all grown up on TV. It's nothing. They basically started this reality TV thing.
Look, I'm gonna say this, man. I don't hate on them, simply because look where the fuck they are. So many people want to be them. So many people would love to have their money, and it doesn't matter how the fuck they got it. They got the shit. They got a lot of paper, man. So,
Vatel V, they've been around since 1994, since the whole O.J. Simpson thing. Would you sell your soul and your children and your family's soul for the money and the success that they apparently have? Would you be willing to sell your soul for that type of stuff? Because
my soul, yes. My soul, yes.
Right now, your soul is worth about $30. So
about 35 cents.
I think they portray some crazy stuff though, because for example, the youngest daughter's already had plastic surgery. She hasn't developed as a woman yet, and she's what, at 21 now, probably, or 20. She's already had everything done, and it's like
mouth, nose.
She didn't give herself a chance to develop into a woman yet. I can see if Chris does it, or even Kim, but it's like, what are you saying? Now we got everybody wants to get plastic surgery. It's like,
Dude, Kim's 39. She's almost 40.
That's it. She's looking older than that.
I don't think young people should be fucking watching that, but I mean, that's my opinion. They can watch what they want. I mean, if you want to defund anything, that family might be it.
Yeah. I agree with you, Scully. That's the bad thing, is this family is rubbing off on the younger generation. People watch it.
How long they've lasted. Like, I thought they'd be fucking forgotten by now.
Like the same.
Oh, no.
They
keep themselves relevant.
They keep fucking stirring up fucking the pot.
But see, that's the thing, though, that a lot of people, and I get it, like, I'm not going to hate, like I said, I'm not going to hate on them simply because, hey, they are who they are, and look where they're at. Like, they're millionaires, man. They're multimillionaires, and,
but don't you think they have a responsibility? Because they should know they have so much power and so many people look up to them. They should have a responsibility to show, a little bit of morality, a little bit,
Well, I get, I get the morality, and I don't agree with the whole plastic surgery shit at a young age. But like, they're showing that, hey, you know what? Look, I could look good at this particular age. I have how many children does Kim Kardashian have? 3, 4, 5? And she has 4 kids. Well, 3 actually, because I guess one of them had somebody had a kid for her. But hey, you know what? You have babies, bro. You have babies, dude. Like this, and she looks that good. I don't hate on her, man. All the sisters have kids, and they
That's
look
all
great.
money, dude. That's all money. Money fixes
But
money.
they still look good.
You know what made Kim Kardashian was that that sex tape, man.
The Ray J sex tape.
Man,
That's
she
what it
said,
is.
my pussy's gonna explode.
Stuck your dick and there you go.
Looks like somebody saw that tape.
I did see it. They showed it, but
Hey, which one was which tape was hotter, the Kardashian or the Paris Hilton tape?
Kardashian one.
I haven't
They were
seen
both trash.
I
Well,
haven't seen
Paris,
it.
you can see
Paris
Paris
is
look
horrible,
crazy.
Paris looks like a little girl, dude, like a little stick girl.
That's what you like.
I think I only saw I hadn't seen the Paris one.
I haven't seen the Kardashian. What's that, Scully?
Somebody recommended that if you're going to do a sex tape, that you should have Disney music playing in the background. That way, if it ever hits the internet, it'll be sure to be taken down.
Exactly.
I thought that was the funniest and the wisest
That is pretty
advice
smart.
I've seen in a while.
Has anybody seen the, I know this is old, but the Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee Jones tape?
That one.
No, that's the greatest one ever.
I heard he was laying pipe in that tape.
He had
What?
a horse's dick, huh?
I salute you.
Yeah. Sir, yes, sir. I heard he. But did they have hepatitis? Both have hepatitis back then?
Yes.
I heard something like that they had hepatitis C or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, take that hep. Take that hep. That is
That's
nasty,
crazy.
man.
But what?
Yeah, go ahead, Casey.
I was gonna say, while we're hating on the Kardashians, though, I'll give them one thing: they all are strong women. They've all been through some bullshit and bounced back.
What have they been through? What have they been
What do you mean?
through?
What they've been? Well, they've been through a crackhead boyfriend.
Who?
The whole OJ thing. Lamar was smoking crack.
Oh,
Lamar
yeah,
was
OJ.
smoking crack.
Well.
The OJ thing was traumatic.
That's
because
another
the
one. I
father
forgot
was
about
tied to
Lamar.
OJ.
I forgot about Lamar. He's one that went down too. As soon as he got involved with the Kardashians. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah.
Hey, they like the brothers.
Yeah, but they're killing
like,
more brothers than the police right now. Kardashians.
Oh wow!
They need to be out there protest. We defund the police and the Kardashians. Damn it.
I forget the basketball player's name. He said that really hurt his career. God, I can't remember his name.
Chris.
Not Humphreys. Humphreys was. I don't even know what his deal was.
Oh, you're talking about Tristan
Weird.
Thompson. Tristan Thompson?
Tristan's a dickhead.
You just said that him and what's your name got back together.
Who?
Who?
Chloe and her man. Isn't he a basketball player?
Lamar?
No.
No, it's Tristan.
Yeah.
Oh, her and Tristan are back together?
That's the one who cheated on her, right? In a video?
Yeah. At the strip club.
Do you like how new Chloe looks? New Chloe looks good.
That's some work. How they put some work on
Woo.
that.
Man, they shaved all. Someone says they shaved all the OJ out of her. She doesn't look like her dad no more.
So you believe that's OJ's daughter?
Do you see the dome piece? The head? Oh, come on.
But
That's OJ's daughter.
she looks full Armenian. She don't look like she's mixed with black.
Well, her mom is
Okay,
Armenian.
look at me now.
Yeah, her mom's Armenian, but she doesn't look like she's mixed with black, you know? I mean, she
I don't
definitely
know.
has black in her, but she's not,
Yeah.
mixed with black.
You gotta get-
Is that show
Maybe
still
she
on?
is OJ. Maybe she is OJ's daughter because she got all cut up with this.
Is their show still on? Is the Kardashian show still on?
Yeah.
Tech, is it still on? He knows. Okay, Tech knows. All right, so that's the Kardashians. We don't want to talk about them too much, or one of us is going to turn out to be a transvestite. So
I used to watch it in the early days.
you did? Oh wow, I never saw not one episode of that show, man.
Oh man, I watched like the first 3 seasons.
I'm still scarred by that big ass, dude, and I'm assuming she.
Why? Why does that scar you? Is this a white man inferiority thing? What's going on?
Dude, it ain't right to have your ass 10 times bigger than the rest of your body, dude. She has 4 kids, right? 2 in each butt cheek.
Well,
Yeah.
were 2 of them shit? They paid some people to have the babies for them, or some shit like that.
One, I think.
Like
Oh wow, I'm not surprised.
They had surrogate mothers or some shit like that.
That's service.
Yeah, that's luxury. When you be like, I need you to have my kid, okay?
Kardashians, man, they are something else. They are something else. So
Did
yeah,
you
go
see
ahead, Casey.
Kanye's shit? Did you see Kanye's rally?
Oh,
I did see that. You guys saw that shit? That
I saw
fucking
parts of it. I saw parts of it.
horrible.
Yeah, let's
And-
show it. Let's show some of it.
It was a cringe moment.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm not trying to find voices, actually. So I don't want to say that in an improper way. I just haven't had the time to word it in the most elegant way possible.
So why would you come up there?
So that's a Stephen move.
Mm-hmm. Where's he? Did he take over a KKK rally?
They're actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
She said she was pregnant, and for 1 month, and 2 months, and 3 months, we talked about her not having this child. She had the pills in her hand. You know these pills where you take the pills, and if you take it, it's a wrap.
Oh, why is his hair like
Picked up his parents, and I had my leather pants on.
Like Wesley Snipes in the movie.
Wesley Snipes? Yeah.
The movie Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
Okay, this is our next. This is our next president of the United States speaking right
Can
here.
you imagine?
President-elect Kanye West. You know, Scully, I don't like Trump, but who will you guys go with over? Would you take?
I'll
Kanye
take
or
Trump. I think I'll take Trump.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll take Trump.
I'll take Trump over this fucking guy.
Yeah, this is a joke. This is a joke. This is a joke.
I don't know. Looks like he offers security. It says on his desk.
Take that fucker off, see? Fuck him.
Yeah, enough.
Take that fucker off.
Enough. Hey, Texie, find some footage of Trump talking about shooting bleach in your veins and all that stuff. Let's that is crazy that he actually recommended that. Okay, so Jada Smith and Will Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. This is, of course, it's going around that this whole August thing has affected their relationship.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like on TV, I guess when they did the interview, it looked like they got along and everything's hunky-dory and they got over it. But apparently the media and the press is starting to get to them. So, you know, I mean, this may be, I mean, you got the corona, you have the protests now, something even bigger that could ruin the world is Jada Pinkett and Will Smith might break up. So
who gives a
that
fuck?
could be big. That could be big. I know. Who gives a shit about that these days?
What the fuck, man? These motherfuckers are gonna be well off already. Fuck them. Here's the shit that's my understanding. I don't follow them at all, but it's based on what I'm hearing is that they used to fuck around on each other. Period. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck's the big deal? You know, it's no big deal. She got fucked by a youngster.
Her son's friend, though.
Whatever the fuck it was, she got tapped. She got entangled. It is what it is. It's like fuck her and fuck him, and it's like he looked like he was hurt though. I saw the video. He looked like he was hurt, but it's like, well, fuck. If you guys are fucking around each other, then why are you hurt, my boy? Like, get the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Why would you fuck somebody named August? That's my thing. I mean, that right there alone is just.
Why would you fuck somebody named August why would you fuck around with somebody named August and you fuck them in like March?
You would just fuck August to get to September.
Hey,
you think we get another stimulus? We're gonna get more
Good question. Money? Good question. They're saying we're definitely gonna get the stimulus. We're gonna get that. But
that's when you know shit's bad. That's when you know shit's bad.
Well, I have a lot of friends who've lost their jobs and they're collecting unemployment. That's $600. I believe there's a $600
every week extra some shit.
Yeah, and they're going to be losing that this month at the end of this month. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Another week.
Another
week.
Crime's about to go up. Crime rate's going up.
Yeah. Well, it's already going up in Chicago. It's already going up there.
Chicago.
I don't know what the fuck is going on in Chicago, man. But
Chicago's always been a mess, though.
Place?
What's that, Scully?
You seen that gremlin that's running that place in Chicago?
About the mayor?
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with that thing?
She does look like a damn alien, doesn't she?
Yeah, I'm not even being political, dude. That ain't fucking right.
Yeah. She's no Keisha Lance Bottoms, I'll tell you that.
El Chapo makes Chicago crazy. That's El Chapo. Yeah, that's like Chapo, he runs Chicago too. Well, he did.
You know what? How come they haven't let him out because of COVID?
I mean, they're letting everybody else out, right?
Yeah.
They let out this sex offender that says, "You let me out, I'm warning you. I'm going to rape again. I'm going to."
Why is he out?
Hide your wife, hide your kids.
Yeah.
I'm coming after
Can you guys,
him.
can you explain that to me? The motherfucker's telling his therapist, "Don't let me out because I'm going to do it again."
Yeah.
Straight up.
The therapist said this to to whoever that was going to release him. His time was not up. And they said that he was going to reoffend. They don't even know where the fuck this was at right now.
He don't even have to check in as a sex offender. What?
Nope.
Okay, that's
the greatest sex offender of all time.
How about this whole no bail shit?
Next
like,
to
you seen that shit? Like, there was this guy, I was tripping out. There was this guy that since March, since they implemented the no bail, you go to jail and you're gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? They're like, okay, you can go. This motherfucker has stolen 11 cars since fucking, I think it's May. And the last one he stole was a couple days ago. And they let him in and he goes in and out of jail. Of course he's going to do that shit. Like, what the fuck?
He's trying to win the Nobel Peace Prize. There
you go. Bro, you're on the road today.
Yeah, I saw that story. The guy who broke in all these cars. They arrested him like 3 times in one day, and then he gets out and does the same shit. Yeah. Because these criminals, they know what's up. They're all criminals aren't dumb. They're smart.
That motherfucker has addiction.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, anybody who has a sexual addiction who's in jail for sex crime, there's no cure for that. There's no cure for that.
Even if they fucking castrate your ass, you still got your fingers, you still got your tongue. Those motherfuckers are still gonna do some crazy ass shit. You still got foreign objects out there that they're gonna be using, so they don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the BTK killer was impotent, and that dude was still out there killing folks and
doing the shit,
doing all this sex stuff. Man, it's a sickness. That is a true sickness, an addiction, and all that stuff, man. So, and they're letting this guy out. He's being released, and so hide your wife, hide your kids, because he is coming for you.
Hey, there's been a group of people following this guy and chasing him around to where the police had to escort him to a couple hotels.
He gets no sleep.
I don't know how to say this legally, so in my opinion, I think that it'd be wonderful if he died.
Scully, I'm with you on that. Anybody who's doing anybody that's out there molesting kids and raping folks and all that stuff, they're scum. They don't need to be here. Texie, there's a thing on YouTube called "Hide Your Wife, Hide Your Kids." Man, it's funny. You got to play.
Yes, black dude. It's so hide your wife, hide your kids, and then congrats your man too.
Yeah, exactly. It's a song. You got to find it. Put the "Hide Your Wife, Hide Your Kids" song, man. I want to play that.
I just don't understand, you guys. If a motherfucker tells you, "I'm gonna do it again," don't let me out. Don't let him out.
Right.
Just say, all right, you chill over there. You just chill. Just chill over there in the yard. You good.
Yep. Let me know when you have that video ready, Tech.
Isn't the governor supposed to
Obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing up the windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So you gotta do hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your uncle. Because they're raping everybody out here.
Is that Arkansas? That's Arkansas, huh?
That's Cleveland. That's Cleveland.
That is not Cleveland.
Jamaica.
Derek, these niggas in here lying on Cleveland.
That's Jamaica.
Come here. They said this dude is from Cleveland. That dude said, hide your wife, hide your kids. Antonio dude is gone, though, but he gonna say he's from Cleveland.
I think
you know the dude who, shit. I got this dude. You ever seen him?
He's from Cleveland.
It ain't Cleveland, man. They dissing your hometown. Don't let them do that shit.
He's from somewhere in Ohio, somewhere.
No, Ohio's the home of serial killers, not rapists.
It is. Yes, it is. Yep.
Make the best.
Yeah, get your facts straight.
Yep,
yeah,
that's
get
true.
your facts straight.
There's something in the air out there. So hide your wife, hide your kids.
What about the lady, the rapist who had the dude in New York? She was, they just caught her. Where's she at?
Who was
talking about the rich dude, the girl, the lady.
Giselle Maxwell, Epstein.
She got dirt on everybody.
Yeah,
you know
Epstein.
that. that Trump came out today speaking about
Yeah.
her and saying,
I wish her well. I wish her well.
How the fuck do you do that
I know, man.
as a president of the United States, wishing well, fucking bitch that is fucking bringing little kids to millionaires so they can get raped? What a
Dude.
stupid fuck.
You know what's crazy? If you ask Trump right before that question, like, well, what do you think about people who are tearing up these statues? They should die. They're scum of the earth. They should be murdered. Okay, what about Ghislaine Maxwell? Well, I wish her well. I mean, come on, man. Come on. It's crazy. It's this guy's mentality towards things. It's like he has no idea. He's a narcissistic asshole, man. Psychotic asshole in the White House, man.
So hey,
Can't wait.
So here you go. So so do you think he was really genuine? I know everyone gets mad. Everyone who hates Trump gets mad because he said that. But you just said narcissistic asshole. You probably have that 100% correct. So do you really think that he meant he wishes her well? Or do you think that?
That was more sentiment. What I'm saying is she got more sentiment as a child molester and all that than somebody who's fucking breaking a fucking Confederate statue gets.
No.
People,
I got one better for you. D. This motherfucker wished her well, and he's giving her pretty much like condolences, and he's not saying anything about the people that have died to the families.
Exactly.
Of the coronavirus.
Right. He's not acknowledging all the people who have died of coronavirus, but he wishes this fucking child molester well. Hide your wife, hide your kids, man. Hide your wife, hide your kids.
I know. When they had him on Fox News, ooh, he was sweating.
Oh, you saw that shit? Hey, that interview was fucking crazy. Yeah. With Chris, some guy named Chris something.
You guys know if you interrogate somebody and they are sweating like, bro, you need a break. You need some water.
And this is Fox, like his fucking favorite network.
Did Fox fire that dude who did that to him?
No, hell no.
Right?
That motherfucker will get a job anywhere.
Yeah.
But he can't be a Fox.
And I'm not going to, I don't stick up for anyone, but you know what? Fox is not his network. That's owned by Disney, right? And that's 100% liberal. That's been changing for a good couple of years.
I thought Fox was his network, and CNN is definitely not his network.
They don't have a network.
The guy that interviewed him, the guy's name is, I forgot, it's Chris something. Yeah, it's Chris something. He interviewed him and he grilled him with some fucking great ass questions, man.
No, I saw it, but the network thing, look it up, dude. Look who owns all those networks.
Oh no, yeah. No, I get it. Disney owns Fox, but what I'm saying is that Fox is always praising the president for whatever bullshit he's going through, and it's like, but this guy Chris, I forgot his name, man. He was drilling them with questions, man. Like, holy shit.
This is typical Scully, low key defending Trump, man. This is just low key in his way of defending Trump.
Don't mean to change the subject.
This is facts, because you said Fox was in his pocket, and they're absolutely not.
No.
Fox was in his pocket.
No, I didn't mean it like that's what I'm saying is that Fox is always backing him up in whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he likes to do interviews with Fox because they're the only ones that kind of have his side. CNN doesn't, and MSNBC, they're the more neutral program.
CNN, CBS, you know who's the one that's like, it's not with CNN or Fox, is the BBC network?
Yeah.
No, they're not. No.
Those guys are neutral, man. They don't give a shit who you are. They're talking shit about whoever.
And also BET, they don't give a fuck.
BET.
Now BET's owned by Disney, isn't it?
Are they?
Because whoever owns MTV owns BET. So whoever owns MTV, isn't that ABC or one of them motherfuckers?
I don't know.
I don't.
No idea.
Let's talk about something really crazy. I don't mean to change the subject. Did you see that man in Portland take the club in like, boy?
Woo!
Yeah, I've never seen nothing like that.
Find that. The dude. It's a dude in Portland who took a beating, man. He took a Rodney King beating and just kept standing.
I know them cops was like, damn.
It's a retired Navy guy. Just Google it.
Yeah. Retired Navy takes a beating. Man, that dude was a G. And you know what? He was doing it for the cause, man, for the protest. He said, I love what he said. He said, let's quit focusing on me and let's focus back to the protest, the George Floyd protest.
Portland is not playing. They don't play in Portland. They got that
ain't a protest.
The police can't even go into certain parts. Like, you can't come in here. Like, what?
It's crazy, man. If you
They
guys
took
haven't
over
seen
a
it,
police station. Portland took
Those
over
aren't
a police
protests,
station.
bro. Those are riots.
here you go. That's it. Yeah. This is it right here.
Yeah, look at that mess. I'd fuck them up too, dude. Gun them all down.
But look what happens here.
Yeah,
Look what happens here. This dude's just standing like a statue, like a fucking Confederate statue, taking that shit.
He's big as hell too.
What happened to the beating?
Oh, they didn't go to it?
It's like broken down.
Chris says one of the men shoved him backwards.
Lose balance and
Go to the beating.
You know,
There it is. That dude getting peppered with,
and they was hitting him as hard as they could too.
and then he flips him off. Right here. What?
That
He's
is
about to flip.
G.
They cut that part out.
Look at that guy.
Hey,
Yeah, this dude, he is like salute. He gets,
you better not ever owe him money, and he catch you in the bathroom like, "Where my money at, man? You
I
ain't
know.
got my money."
Hey, but if you pepper spray, but you saw that that pepper spray worked really, really fast, didn't it?
Oh, there he is right there. That dude like 6'8", man. Took
You
that
can't-
beat.
He'll walk through at 22. You shoot him at 22. He's like, "Oh, come on now."
He said he just made his body tense because he knew it was coming, and he just sat there and took that beat, man.
Yeah,
That dude was hitting him with
went
everything,
right through
too.
that mask. Look,
I am glad he was defending this country.
Yeah, that dude, that's a real Navy hero right there.
yeah, I don't
Look
believe
how-
in them
He broke
destroying.
his hand too. Broke his hand in the process. Yep.
Yeah, I don't believe in them destroying cities, but Portland,
Mhm.
fuck it. Let it go.
I'm not
You know,
going-
like they
I'm
got
not
a
going
lot
to
of
Portland.
craft brew out there. That's the IPA capital of the world.
Whatever, I'll cover for it. I can make some beer.
What's wrong with
Portland is on some
Scully?
different shit though. It's like
They're the home of the bullshit. Dude. Those aren't fucking protests. They're
that's
fucking
anarchy, huh?
down.
Why is that not protest? They're protesting
You know what?
the cause.
They're for the cause though.
You
They're
wanna get
real out there.
violent? Nah, dude. Nah.
What else are they protesting then?
Oh, I don't know. You supposed to burn down cities? Are you promoting that? Is that what you're telling me?
They're
What-
not
what's-
burning down cities. They're out there
Destroying
protesting
that
peacefully.
fucking city.
That dude and the other protesters were not burning down anything. See, that's
No, not that one. But I'm saying, dude, look it up, dude. They're tearing that city apart.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
look up the
dude.
facts
They're
on
not. They're not putting it on the news, but they're fucking Portland up, dude.
They
That's
took
what
over.
they're doing. A lot of
They took
protests-
over a police station. They just took
Yeah, they took
over
over
the police station.
station, and they took over the police station. They took over a courthouse. See that shit?
Yeah,
Burning shit
and
down.
those, Delano, those parts of the city, the police can't even come in there. They got them all fenced off. So there's parts of Portland where police, nobody can get in there. It's just the people. It's crazy. Portland
I'd
is
rather
like
go there
some
than-
Mad Max shit. It's like some Mad Max shit going on in Portland right now.
I'd rather go there than Chicago right now.
Yeah, no, you know what? And that's the thing. The mayors are telling
I don't
people
know.
to stand down. Like they're
Chicago got
letting
some
it
good
fucking
food.
happen.
Chicago's cracking.
Bunch of BS, dude. I don't support that at all.
Well, I gotta look up the facts on that to see.
I don't know. I don't even know what's going on in Portland no more. Because they just
That place is shithole. You ever driven through there? Just being on the freeway is stressful.
I know.
goddamn.
I know it's not a lot of black people in
LA,
Portland.
freeway.
Isn't Portland like mostly white? Portland's like mostly white, right?
Yeah, they got a little bit of everything.
I think
Yeah,
the only
sun
Portland.
never comes out there, so everybody's pretty pale.
Hey, put it to like this. Put it to not even Mexicans go up there, bro. That's how bad it is up there.
They got some really cool ass Beckys and Cindy's and Tabithas out there though. It's fun.
But
I had fun.
they don't have no
I had
margaritas.
fun.
They don't have
Yeah,
no
there's-
margaritas, Marias.
There's no Maricelas. There's no Maricelas out there though. None of that. No Maris.
Ain't no Lakeishas or Lucretias out there either. I'll tell you that.
No, those are like Trinas.
No,
You know, they got the mix. They got the mixed girls, the hybrids.
Yeah.
I call them. A lot of hybrids.
Yeah, it's called the Portland Potty.
I think the only Portland black guy they have out there is Damian. What's the old boy name? Plays for the Portland Trailblazers. Just the Trailblazers. Those are the only black folks they have.
Oh,
out there.
Damian Illard.
Yeah, Damian Illard. Yeah, that big game Dame. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, so let's get into this thing here. We do this thing called the Scully Red Rants. We do it every week, and I'm sure he has a lot to say today. But before we get into it, I must say,
Lick my
views and
secretions.
opinions expressed by Scully do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions expressed by the rest of the guys on this show. Your discretion.
You
We don't
fucking
give a fuck.
I don't even know why you would fucking say this kind of bullshit because you're gonna agree with me. You know what I fucking hate? I hate the fact that you gotta go to work and sell yourself like some sort of fucking whore, because that's what we do. We have whatever we're good at, we sell it to the boss, the man, and then we get paid for it. And then we work our asses off and we come home and we just want to relax, but we can't because it was so fucking crazy that fucking day that we can't even enjoy our first beer. We were so fucking wiped out from working for the man, from whoring ourselves, that we can't even enjoy our evening. We can't fucking sleep. We dream about it. It seems so real that when the alarm goes off, we think we just got off work. But no, get back on the bus, bitch. It's time to go to work.
There you have it, the Scully Red Rant. Ow! Brought to you by Scully Entertainment. If you like the Scully Red Rant, we're gonna have Tech C edit all the Scully Red Rants and just make a big. We're gonna have like 2 hours of Scully Red Rants available to you on DVD and CDs and porn and all that stuff. It'll be.
Please send your donations to the Sculligans Foundation.
I don't think my job is whoring me out. They might be leasing me or renting me every now and then, but I don't know if I'm getting whored out.
Hey, you know what? They say that prostitution isn't legal. We're all prostitutes. We just sell different things. Dude, are you going to be a millionaire for having sex? Maybe Delano, but not me.
Oh, why him? That's just, yeah.
I mean, ask him. He'll give you his resume in about 30 seconds.
I know, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're all good at something, so we sell that. That's what we do. That's what a resume is. It tells people what we can do for money. So
You know, I agree with you, Scully. I agree with you on this Scully Red Rant. This was a good one. Yeah, I'm with you on this.
We're all just selling ourselves.
Yeah, he agrees because he's a whore.
And we know how we feel about whores on this show. You know?
Yes, we do. It's a H.
We are. This is a whore friendly show. Very whore friendly.
See,
Oh yeah, no,
that's
there's
an
a
H.
disclaimer. Yeah, I meant no ill will towards the whores.
No, we love our whores here. We love our whores. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you're a whore and you'd like to be on the Mentality Show, please call.
I don't like whores.
Jerry Springer show.
Yeah.
We'll even
You don't
give
like whores, Casey?
No, not really.
What's wrong with a whore? They should legalize prostitution.
That would make sense. That's a great argument, though. Real spit.
You know what? We should talk about that next week. We should actually talk about that next week.
Yeah, with Leah on the show, she'll love it.
Yeah. Maybe we can bring Leah and maybe a whore or something like that on the show. You know? Let me see if I can find a whore somewhere.
He's gonna have a 1099 form and shit when they legalize that shit.
Hey, D, you been dating? You dating anybody new during this virus situation?
That's a good question. I actually am dating somebody new. Yes.
Oh, let's talk about it amongst ourselves first. Before I was being funny, but okay.
That's a sex story too. Sorry to interrupt. Go right into it. Hey, this guy got a new job and a new girl.
Ow!
Let's hear it.
Like really? You're in a? It's like a relationship type feel
During a pandemic.
It's it's growing. You know, it's we're in an entanglement. We're in an entanglement right now. Yeah, no, it's going well. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got so many questions. I'll talk to you off air.
Yeah, we'll talk off air. Yeah, definitely.
No, just talk.
Pressure's off.
Hypothetical.
Tech C knows I'm superstitious.
Hypothetical, I'm gonna speak up. I don't know how to say this. I just feel my experience, it's been a little bit over emotional during the virus. Like it's easy to get, it's like almost meeting someone during the holidays. It's kind of like you bond about something else and then it seems just like, oh, it's even more magical. Like, no, it's just a virus fuck. It's just a virus fuck. No.
It's that virus.
It's just a virus entanglement. Once the virus, my thing is like when the virus is done.
Yeah, and more people are out there and around and socializing and all that stuff.
Because I've seen some new entanglements walking around. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait till this virus breaks.
I love that word, entanglements.
I know, huh? I think we're gonna take advantage of it now. Men are
oh yeah, we have to.
I'm about to get an entanglement. All right, leave me alone.
Man, I was with this entanglement the other night. Woo, man, she entangled some shit.
Did your cousin entangle or what? What's up? Hook me up with your cousin. I'm trying to entangle. It's gonna be. Let's stop. I'm terrible.
It's
Wow.
Yeah,
You're so
maybe-
mature. You're so much more mature than me, D. I just not that mature.
what?
You know, no.
That's the best. You know what? That's the biggest compliment you've ever given me, Casey.
Yeah, you're very mature.
Appreciate it, man. You know what? I am, man. I know I seem like the least likely mature on the show, but I'm probably the most mature out of everybody on the show.
Oh, wow.
You know?
That's a bold statement, man.
No, you know what? If I had to label mature as far as everybody on this show, I would probably give Tech C number one. He's a very mature guy. Then I would probably go with Scully because these guys have families and homes and, all that stuff. Then I would have to go with, it's a toss between. No, Vato V. Because this guy, he had a family. He has a little girl. He's like such a great father too. And he takes care of this guy takes care of his mother. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. He might be, I don't know. I might put Vato V number two. Let's put Vato V and Scully. Then I would have to say, I have to say I'm probably number 4. And then KC. Hey, congrats, KC. You're the last one, man.
Congratulations.
What? I was thinking about what porn I'm going to watch tonight. What'd you say?
That's responsible.
Guys, I have to take a call. Hold on 1 second. You talk amongst yourselves. I'm sorry. I have to take an important call.
Man,
Sorry,
kick him
dude.
off.
Hey, B, I gotta put Casey above you because he's thinking about his porn beforehand. So that's pretty responsible.
Exactly.
It would be so hard for me to get develop feelings for somebody right now.
It's hard to be with somebody right now if you're single. Like, what are you gonna? I mean, you don't know, man.
I mean,
like,
it's possible. It's possible. I'm just saying.
It's like an age, man. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, even if you hook up with somebody, you never know if this person's gonna fucking have some other type of bullshit. You never know, man. Like, fuck, it's hard. Now with this fucking virus and shit, like, it's all dormant sometimes, and it's in your body. You don't even know, man. It gives it to you, and you're fucked.
No, you know what? That's a good point right there. And all the jokes that people make about H's. Do you know how many people are running around with some of those and don't even fucking know it? And it may hit them like shingles.
Oh, yeah.
Like shingles.
What you smoking there, Casey?
Bueno. It's something called some mango something. It's just weird. Like all the entanglements I deal with are people I knew and I trust. You know what I'm saying? Let's not make it up. Did I make that a plural? The entanglements is
entanglements.
I couldn't meet someone new. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't go into someone's new environment, bring them into my environment. You know what I mean? It just feels like, who are you? I don't know you. Fuck you. Fuck that.
Yeah.
And there's some new news. I'd be at work struggling too. Like, ooh, girl, look at you. and I just be like, I can't. Nothing new.
You're like,
are we still on the air?
Yeah, we
are.
are.
We're still on the air.
No, just keep talking.
Okay. And nothing new. So that's why I don't know if the girl he's dealing with is new, but that's awesome.
That's good. Good for him, finally.
Like you guys couldn't meet any new friend right now. I'm like, hey, come over to my house and we'll barbecue. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit. And then you're going to get entangly a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You know what? I feel like the luckiest guy here.
Right,
yeah, because you know what? I wanted to tell you something about last week. I love the fact that you're gonna shoot people that come up to. I'm with you. You shoot motherfuckers.
Yeah, V's gonna shoot him too. So
don't just come up here.
It hits the fan, dude. You might want to hit us up. And Tech didn't say nothing, but I know how he's gonna react when he needs to.
He's not gonna do shit.
I'm a big believer. You pull a shotgun out, you just cock the motherfucker, and send people running.
Fuck yeah.
There's a shotty in storage.
I'll give you I'll give you a chance to get the fuck out. You take a step towards me, you're done, my boy. I'm sorry.
Do you have signs up like the owner will shoot, like shit like that?
Fuck no. You just better not come in here. Like Scully says, there's weapons around the house that are strategically placed.
There's a plan. I have a plan, and I can't reveal it on air, but.
Hey, check. And the last weapon is probably like some blade that's underneath my back. Like, what are you doing? Why is the mailman in the house? I stabbed him. Killed him.
Why is the mailman in the fucking house? What the fuck?
Stab him again. Why are you in here? Man.
Bring the mail.
I know some friends. I got some friends like, man, the world's about to be over, and I'm blasted. like, do you know you're a teacher talking like that? Like, I can't wait to shoot a motherfucker. I hope they start losing. Oh my goddamn! People ready to shoot people. We stressed out, y'all. I'm not playing.
Hey, wait till that free money goes away. People are starting each other.
Next month or next week is the money gonna stop.
I think by in the beginning of August is done.
It's the end of the month, yeah.
At the end of the month, so August 1st, nobody's gonna have. You're gonna have money, but you're not gonna have that extra 600. What is it?
But that's tight.
What are we looking at? 24 extra? What 600? Is 600 a week?
Yep.
That's what 2,400. That's $2,400 extra. Fuck, that is crazy.
I'm not a fan, dude. I mean, I know some people were hit hard, but there's a lot of people that could have went back to work and didn't. So
of course not. They're taking advantage of the situation.
Do you guys trip up off like all the bars and restaurants you drive by? Like, damn, they've been closed for a long ass. I'd be like, damn, these people might be struck. Man, this is fucked up. There's a lot of businesses that are just not been open, and you think
there's a lot of
businesses.
Got money. There's a lot of businesses that already went out. They're done, man. That's fucked up. You know, there's a lot of businesses that are around, like my area here. My area when I drive by, it's like they're done. Like they just, it has a for lease sign or whatever it is. I'm like, that sucks. You know,
that sucks.
You know what's really bad is the ones that pulled through were told they could reopen.
Yeah.
So they restocked.
Yeah.
And then a week or two later, they're shut down again, man.
That is fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, like I had this, like my, like some barber that I go down the street to, like, you know, he was cool. I mean, I didn't go or anything like that, but he opened up for what? They were open up for like 1 month or so, and then they had to shut down again. That sucks.
I feel the ones that stay open. I would go renegade too. Like, fuck you, y'all gonna physically close my shit down.
There's a barber down the street from my house. The dude died he had COVID-19. He died. He was close to my age. And
damn.
He was still cutting hair, and he caught it, man, died. And
that's the shit. Like, you know, like you got people out there that have, obviously that's their living, man. Like, what the fuck you gonna do? You know, you have your employees. What are you gonna do?
How now now they say you can open up outdoor shit. Like they're opening up salons outside. Like they're pulling out canopies and chairs.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy too.
That doesn't stop the spread of nothing.
I was driving. I drove by some restaurant, Acapulco's, and they pretty much moved the entire dining area into the parking lot. Yeah. And they had a DJ and all that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That is not gonna stop.
Yeah.
Now they're bringing big old tents and setting up everything outside, and it doesn't make a difference. It's still,
yeah.
I mean,
and you know what tripped me out as well was, you know, like there were all these experts, and they were talking about how the virus was gonna like disappear in the summer because it's hot as fuck. This shit blew up even more. You know?
Well, they were saying like if it's like the flu and it's gonna, when the warm weather there was some guy up at the top was like, oh, in a couple of weeks you say it blew off, but you can't put that message out there if you don't know that shit.
Yeah.
The government has to intervene. They're the only one to save this nation. You can't make everybody handle themselves because fucking Nevada could be cool, but then it's connected to this state and motherfuckers is going state to state. You can't do nothing about it. We all got to lock down together, and then we all got to come back together because you can't just be, oh, you do it.
Well, see here, what the experts are saying that if everybody wears a mask, if everybody was to wear a mask and everybody was to do what they were supposed to do, they say that this shit will die down within 3 weeks. 3 fucking weeks. Nobody can do that shit.
The government is gonna have to make everybody wear a mask if that's the case.
I agree.
It's happening.
But see, here's the shit though.
Scully,
I don't understand.
If you're gonna do it, Scully.
See, here's the shit. I don't understand how the fuck masks, this fucking masks became politicized. How the fuck did this shit become politicized? How? Makes no sense. Why do people do that shit?
Because it doesn't work. Hey, you know what? I'll send you guys. I did a bunch of research like a month ago and never sent it out or posted it on all those masks to tell you exactly how each mask works.
Scully, where are you getting this from? The Inquirer?
Those motherfuckers, I could go off on another rant now, but they can't, at the beginning, you can't tell people they don't work when we already know they don't work, and it's a virus, and it doesn't live in warm weather, and it can't live on surfaces, and then all of a sudden, the virus is living in 150-degree weather, and all of a sudden the masks are going to slow, and they don't prevent.
Well, okay. So how come the countries where they had a plan and made the whole country wear a mask, they're getting out of it? Italy, we pitted Italy. They're getting out of it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'll send you the data on that too.
Okay, here's the thing.
we're not the
Here's the
worst.
thing. Here's the thing. If for example, here's the thing. If for example, people are not wearing, let's say people are not wearing masks because I don't want to wear a mask because it doesn't work.
It's ego.
How about
Vanity.
if we just do the opposite? How about we all wear a mask and see if it works?
Wait a minute.
And if it doesn't work, then fuck it. You know what I mean?
But people don't want to put them
you say
on.
we're not the worst?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Mask on! I'm always here.
Look at this little kid.
I feel sorry for you. Don't tell me that was you, baby. Take off your mask.
That's fucking Huntington Beach.
They just sent you a quick version. I've been doing
Can
a
I
lot of
tell-
research. If you look
Can I
on
tell
our
you guys?
look on our group text.
Can I tell you something crazy? I talked to a lot of people in the UK and England and stuff, and it's like a hidden undertone that they were actually waiting for us as United States to figure out the problem, because in Europe it's considered that, well, America always solves problems because they got the smartest people, they got the best technology and all that. And then when we failed on the coronavirus, that's why the EU's like, okay, no, they felt we let them down.
I agree.
I mean, they didn't come out like politically and said, but amongst the people, they were saying at the, hang out and say, oh, we just got to wait for the Americans to figure this out, and they'll figure out the coronavirus. And then once they saw that we were doing worse than them,
They're like,
that's
fuck
when
you.
they're like, fuck the Americans.
Yeah.
Because for Europe to say we don't want any Americans over here right now, they don't value the U.S. dollar right now.
Yeah.
They're just like,
Hey,
we don't want it.
they closed down travel. Who else? The Bahamas closed down travel.
The Bahamas said no
The
Americans.
Bahamas. That's fucking crazy.
So amongst the people, they felt we let them down. They were actually waiting for us to figure out this problem, because
Like,
the Americans got all the smart people.
Yeah,
We
obviously
did it.
Europe closed it. Europe shut down travel. The Bahamas, obviously China. Hey, did you hear about that? The Chinese. There's a couple of Chinese people that were the Chinese government was trying to hack into like the vaccine or some shit like that for the United States. They were trying to like take away some information because supposedly we're the closest ones to getting a vaccine. I mean, I see it as like, if we're all humans.
He just signed a $2 billion bill with Pfizer for the vaccine.
But that's what I'm saying. And it's like, they're talking about that the United States is the closest to getting a vaccine.
And Russia, because Putin gonna get it somehow.
Oh, you already know that shit. And here's the shit that, like, how is it that us, and I get it, the United States, like, if we're number one and getting a vaccine, but if this is a fucking global pandemic, why can we just fucking here? So you know what? Everybody should be working together.
Yeah, just take it. Let's get it. Let's spread it out so we can get it
together, man. Here you go. Take this shit and hey, let's do it, man.
Love
what
it.
The fuck?
Love it.
Am I missing something?
Sorry, I just guys, I just made like $2,500, and Tech asked me, where'd you go? And I sent him a text that what's happening, and we were just kind of thumbs up in each other. That's all.
Tell them what we're texting about.
You were don't ever pause. Don't ever say you were thumbs upping each other. That was weird, bro.
Good point, Casey. Good point. Yeah.
Pause.
We thumbs up each other's asses, so you know.
Here's another thing.
Sorry, guys, I had a business call.
Here's another thing to check out for everyone listening and watching in the future, and you guys too. Take a look at what's going on in Hong Kong while we're bitching about all this petty ass shit here.
I really am not even peeping out what Hong Kong's doing.
China done took them over, bro.
Yeah.
They're fucked.
Well,
worldwide, man. Worldwide. We are
China
fucked
moved in,
everywhere.
took over their fucking hotels, planted their fucking national police there, shut them down. They're putting firewalls on all their internet. They're fucked. They're a communist country now.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why are countries still beefing? I got so many Chinese friends. Aren't we just all just be cool? Let's just all cool.
They're fucked. Yeah, right, Casey?
Just make some money. I don't even understand wars no more. The planet ain't getting no bigger. It's not like it's like, oh, there's more space. Motherfucker, there's people already living there. What you gonna take it over for? You just leave it alone.
Well, remember when the numbers...
People are dropping off like crazy right now, so we are making space.
Remember, remember when the numbers?
You're right.
Remember when the numbers were getting high in other areas like Italy and other countries? America considered not allowing these people into our country, so it's only justified that they're not allowing us into their country now that we got the cooties. Mm-hmm.
Their governments took over and made it a national plan. Like, okay, all y'all stay in the house till we tell you to come out.
I thought they were gonna do that when they sent the what are they called, the not the army, what are they called,
how's Canada doing?
The National Guard?
Yeah, when they sent the National Guard, I thought they were gonna like really hold it down, but they didn't do shit. They stood around for a couple of weeks and then bailed out.
Yeah.
Hey, Scully, how's Canada doing? They've been quiet. I ain't heard shit from Canada in a while. Like they've been like, oh, we ain't with America. We ain't with America no more.
For one, Canada, I'm not going to name no names because I don't remember them right now. Whoever the fuck runs that place, they're all on the Epstein flight logs too. And they all banned guns all the way down to squirt guns. They're so fucking ignorant. They gave their citizens until like 2022 to get rid of their guns. So tell me
how they doing with the virus? How are they doing with the virus?
Who gives a fuck, dude? That's way worse than the virus.
No, I think they're managing it. Here's the thing. Like we have, how baseball's starting already, right? Fucking Toronto, the team from Toronto is not allowed to play up. Any team, any U.S. baseball team is allowed to go up and play in Canada. So the Toronto team is gonna have to come play in the United States in order for if they want to play, if they want the team to play.
Are they gonna let their team back in?
Nope. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, how is it they're allowed to come over and play over here, but how the fuck they're not gonna go back over there? Like, what the fuck?
Can people from Canada go to Europe though? Are they banned too, or just us?
I think it's just us.
Oh, that's cold.
But there's a loophole. There's gonna be a loophole to that shit. You already know.
People are traveling everywhere. I actually have a cousin in his family that did they went overseas to have a baby.
Overseas where?
And I don't remember.
Not in Europe.
But they ran into some problems here and there. Like they had to quarantine and all that crap, but they flew all over the fucking place. It's like people are still allowed in plenty of countries.
You ever noticed like child porn is only for rich people?
What's that? Child porn? What'd you say?
You never see poor people. Child porn is a rich people thing, isn't it?
It is.
Because when we talk about Epstein and that, it's all rich people who can buy kids, huh? Poor people don't want no more kids. Motherfuckers got kids all in the house. We don't want no fucking kids. Get them asses out. Go. I don't want more kids around me for.
Rich people are the ones who can get away with it for a while. That's what it is.
Wow.
Rich people. My point is an expensive habit.
Here's food for thought. If you are a billionaire and you have everything, how do you entertain yourself? These
get more women, babes.
They go mad, man. They go crazy trying to figure out a new way to be happy. Like we could get a new car and we're ecstatic. Like they have everything.
Yeah.
Like a new car, new yacht. What are they gonna do?
For Scully, you give him a new gun, he's happy.
Yeah.
What would I do?
Scully, did you get a haircut?
Huh?
Scully, did you get a haircut? I'm sorry.
No, I hide it.
Ah, okay, there it is.
I would definitely have my own little island, and it would be so babed out. It'd be ridiculous. I'm like, now I call that over there the Golden Butter Butters. You can go over that part of the island. Let's go over that part of the island. It's fun. Everything's in butter. We're all great over here. Kids, get your asses up. No.
That's what Epstein did, man. That's what Epstein did. The Virgin Islands, that's where he brought his kids, felt like he could get away with things. And, of course, his gardeners and all that saw what was going on. And
hey, you see how they someone tried to kill the judge in that case? They killed the son and the father
Is that what was that related to that case?
Is that related?
Yeah, the Epstein case.
The judge from the Epstein case, someone showed up in a FedEx uniform and started blasting on the fucking when they opened the door. But they killed the son, the judge's son.
She wasn't a judge in the Epstein case. What are you talking about?
No, it was.
Who was that then?
I think it was.
She was just a federal judge.
I think what it was.
She was.
The thing was that one of the attorneys
had nothing to do with Epstein.
One of the attorneys there was an attorney that was pissed off at the federal judge for some kind of
he's
some kind of child sex trafficking. I don't know what it was.
He's an anti-feminist. He was an anti-feminist.
He's an anti-feminist.
It had nothing to do with children.
Yeah, that attorney doesn't like what the judge was saying because he's against abortion and he's against all this stuff. So, and the judge, there was something that was overturned, and he went over there and he blasted the kid.
Do your homework.
Dylan was a hater. Dylan knew the whole story.
That sounded good. What Texie was saying, but you guys got to do your homework, man. You can't.
I love Texie's version. That shit had me pumped. Like, woo, it's deep.
Sounds good.
I do my homework. You guys call me a Trump fan, and
Scully's a conspiracy theorist. He's
regardless,
money laundering between Epstein and Deutsche Bank. She got assigned to the case, and a couple weeks later, this happened.
There you go. See, Scully, that's what I'm talking. Scully, he does his homework. He does do his homework.
Scully,
I gotta give it to him. Except when it comes to Trump. When it comes to Trump, though, he's off. He's off all the time.
No, dude, people blame Trump for stupid shit, and it's just dumb. I like facts.
Whoa.
I only blame Trump for the shit he says. I blame him for the shit he says. I blame him for exactly what he says. When he gets up there and presents himself.
He's lied in your face so many times. He's lied in all of our faces so many times.
Like this injecting yourself with bleach. Nobody made that up about Trump. That's some shit he said.
I think that's funny, dude. And if people really did it, then that's awesome.
When Trump said, "I wish her well," that's not somebody speaking for Trump or a new. That's no fake news. That's Trump saying that shit.
Scully,
I call him on his bullshit. Bullshit.
Scully, do you think he should be making jokes then like that in this time of moment when people are looking for answers? Because he looked at the doctors like, when I heard that like a disinfectant like type of bleach.
Right.
You think people could inject themselves in the arm with it? Like, I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
That sounds worse than meth. What are you talking about? Shoot meth? Let's shoot meth?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's crazy, man.
I don't fucking know, dude. All I know is I laughed my ass off, and
I was terrified. I was like, that is not funny right now.
Yeah, you had people. Believe it or not, you had people calling the fucking poison control, saying, "Hey, you know what? I have the coronavirus. Our president said that it's okay for us to inject ourselves to this shit. Can I do it?"
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? No.
Yeah.
So here's my opinion. If that's you making that phone call, we don't need you.
Yeah, Scully, I agree.
Look at Scully.
You're dumb enough to follow those instructions.
Scully, I'm very upset with the Trump guy right now because my life was fun before all this jumped off, and I need answers. I want to go back to. I just don't understand what the fuck's going on.
That's America. What you just did right there. You just expressed America's sentiment right there.
Casey, we ought to fucking hook up for a minute after during the week. Hit me up at some point. Dude,
wear your mask.
Just look it up. It's only, and I spent the whole last week researching this. It is only Democratic run states, cities, and counties that are having all these problems. The others have issues and have dealt with it differently. They're not all on lockdown with their economies.
Can I ask you something? Does California have a problem?
They got a huge fucking problem.
Okay, then that's all I'm worried about. Let's get it going. I don't understand what's going on.
We have
a national problem.
The answer to Scotty's question is this: you're talking about that the only states that have a problem are the Democratic states. No, you got Arizona, you got Texas, you got Florida.
Yep.
Those three fucking states, they're all Republicans.
Yep. And why are they having problems? Because
I'm not saying the other states don't have problems. I'm saying the ones that are devastated, and we're all sitting here.
Those are the devastated states.
Those three states that I named are the ones that are the worst ones.
Exactly. Those are the most devastated states. What's that?
Huh?
I just think the fact that people.
That's exactly why they're devastated, because their governor. Sorry, Casey. Their governor is not making them wear masks because they're trying to follow this whole Trump thing, and be true Republicans to Trump. So they're not requiring that these people wear masks. And now they have all these problems going on. But look at New York. Cuomo, he's a Democrat. He look how he flattened the curve after all that bullshit started happening. So, and that's a Democrat.
Yeah, now
that's a Democratic
now he
state.
don't want nobody in his state.
Yeah, you're right. He fucked that all up.
He fucked it up. How did what?
He bounced back. He's the comeback kid. He had it worse early.
What are you talking about?
He killed all those people and then
he killed those people. Cuomo killed those people.
Well, we killing all the people now.
He was the biggest.
Those people.
Actually, he was the big dude. Look this shit up. He was the one that forced the old folks home to take the sick, and then they all fucking died, dude. That's murder, not a virus.
Scully, nobody in the beginning, nobody around the time when New York was devastated, nobody knew a whole lot about this virus. So this thing was just, and New York is the most dense state.
You know how New York's population is on top of each other?
Yeah, they're so dense.
Yeah.
That's why they had all those problems.
People in one room.
Once they figured it out, though, he regulated, and now they flattened the curve. They're like the best state in the country. They're like the most safest state in the country when it comes to corona.
But see, the simple fact.
How many died?
The simple fact that our
during the learning curve, everybody. Yeah, go ahead.
The simple fact that our politicians are talking like that, saying, well, all the Democratic states are fucking up. No, we have a national problem.
Yes, this is not political.
Shit.
This is not a political thing.
Look,
big contest.
Yes, quit making it political.
Look where all the deaths are. Look where all the cities are being fucking torched and burned down. And look where all the companies.
But don't you want to help that city?
Going down.
Yeah, Scully,
if you could help,
you're making this thing political, man.
If you can help one of those cities, Scully, would you help them? If you could do something to help that a Republican or Democratic city get out of the funk, would you help them?
He'll shoot them all.
If you shut your own economy,
never mind.
If you shut your own economy down and then ask me for a bunch of billions of dollars, no.
Okay. In the beginning, I was like, people should get out there and we should get the economy going, stimulated again, but wear your mask. As long as it's a federally mandated thing where everybody had to wear their mask, this thing would be fine. We could have the economy, where at least close to where it needs to be. If everybody just agreed to wear their mask, but because people have made this mask thing a political issue, you got people out there just barebacking with the whole corona thing right now and getting sick and spreading that onto others. And now you have young people who've, 40% of the whole population with corona is mostly young people now, because these governors are not requiring their citizens to wear masks. If all the governors got together and everyone, if Trump made it a federally mandated law and all the governors had to make their citizens wear masks, that could save 30,000 lives. That could save up to 30,000 lives, but Trump's not doing that. Now he's starting to kind of come around, but he still hasn't made it a law. And to me, that's an issue. That's an issue.
Scully,
I
have one last question for you, and you can cuss this bald-headed nigga out. If a state said,
you better not say that, Scully. You better not say bald-headed.
If a state said, Scully, what you do, you can come help us real quick. We need you to come to our state, and you do what you do, and that would help us get out the funk. And you got to wear a mask. Would you do it?
It depends on what it was.
Oh my God! It's whatever you can do good. If it's climbing up a pole. Oh God.
Because
people just refuse to wear masks.
You know what? I bet. So maybe this will clear some stuff up. A lot of people follow how many people get this. I don't care. The more, the merrier. How many people died?
Oh, fuck that shit. I know people personally that died.
Infections lead to death. Infections lead to death. And did you know, if you get infected with this, they still don't know the long-term implications of what could happen to you.
Oh, man.
Causing
I got shit to do.
And kidney.
You don't care?
Kidney problems. Yeah, all that stuff.
Show me the data. I'm not seeing it anywhere, dude.
They're doing the data right now. They're still trying to figure this out, but that's one thing.
That shit from you.
Send me the links to all this, because I can't find it.
I'm trying to stories where people themselves talking about it.
Here's my input on this, and I'll just leave it alone. Look, if if the United States is leading this shit in you know, the COVID-19 in the world or whatever, this is a fucking pandemic that the entire world is going through. How is it that people say it is not real, it is not true, and blah, blah, blah?
Right.
I don't understand that shit. If this is a fucking global pandemic, the entire fucking world, even fucking Putin is fucking going through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it that people are saying this is not true, this is fake? I don't get
crazy.
it.
That's crazy.
I do not get it.
I mean,
I
I
do
don't
not
know
get it.
about that.
People
I don't
on
think
the
it's
beach,
fake.
how they're protesting, saying, "Oh, we don't need to wear masks. We shouldn't close nothing down." But now Orange County is one of the highest, fastest rising numbers.
Yeah.
And they're out there protesting that, oh, it's not real. We don't need to wear a mask.
And that's the link. That's the link. All these people who refuse to wear masks, these states and cities, those are the ones that are experiencing the most numbers or the highest numbers right now.
And then to Scully,
there's the link.
To Scully, like, it seems like you're believing. You say do your research, and it seems like you're believing everything that's on the internet. Like, I don't think that everything published on the internet is completely true. And anybody can put anything on the internet and say their own opinion. Like, it doesn't. So you kind of got to read between the lines and just like I read a series of people's stories, like where they're actually people talking about what happened to them.
Yeah, people dying.
And then
I do too.
And then when you read the stuff that are supposed to be like the numbers, the actual numbers, like it just doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. So it seems like, what do you think? Who's manipulating here? It's just all.
Here's another thing. Like, and I'm gonna go based off what you're saying. See, like, a lot of people are talking about, there's a lot of conspiracies out there with this fucking virus, and everybody wants to politicize it. Everybody wants to, they're anti vaccinating people and shit. They're saying that if you get injected, that it's gonna be a chip. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, there's a lot of people that are getting infected. This shit is blowing the fuck up. A lot of people are dying. I don't want to be that fucking guinea pig. That I don't even know if I ever had it. Who knows? We probably all had that shit. We don't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? But here's the shit. Like, I don't want to be that guy that comes home to just because I don't believe in that shit. Come home and give it to my kid or give it to my family, and I'm the one that's responsible because they died just because I don't believe it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want to be that guy. So if I have to wear $1 fucking mask that is gonna stop something, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I will do it.
That small little inconvenience is worth
but I even said
people's lives.
Even if I'm wrong, even if wearing a mask is wrong, I'd rather find out later it was wrong than figure out later that I should have done it.
Yeah, absolutely. That small little inconvenience is worth a person's life.
I said,
Scully,
where are people not wearing masks?
Huntington Beach.
Well, that's outdoors.
Texas, Arizona, all these places. It's not federally mandated.
Outdoors, you're good. As long as you're not making out or spitting in each other's faces. It's like a negative. It's like a negative atmosphere. It just goes.
But that's the thing. Okay, you just said outdoors, Scully. People are going indoors and places like that and not wearing masks.
Yeah, I mean, if you're on each other like that.
Yeah, look at this crowd of people, these crazy people, no masks, just gathered up. Where's this? This is in Huntington Beach.
Huntington Beach.
Yeah. Yep. There's a future racist asshole right there.
That looks like a protest, and the virus doesn't affect protesters.
Okay. Protesters wear masks.
It's funny how they have it's funny how they have our freedom.
Yes,
here's my take on it. And I'm like I say, here's my take on it. A lot of people they talk about defunding the police and and fuck the virus and all that shit. Okay, if you get it, if somebody gets it and they don't believe in it, but they do get it, don't go to the hospital. Don't ask for no fucking ventilator. Don't ask for none of that shit because you didn't believe in that shit. Another thing is this: if you don't fucking want the cops or fuck police and fuck the shit, hey, don't call the cops if somebody's coming into your pad. Don't call the cops if somebody's trying to fuck with you. That's my take on shit. If you don't believe in it, that's fine. Stay the fuck away from me. And as long as I'm cool, I'm good. Like, I don't fuck with anybody. Don't fuck with me.
Okay, Vato V.
Yeah, no, that's 100% accurate, man.
No. He's off on one thing.
What?
let me explain what defund the police means. When they say defund the police, they don't mean just, fuck the police, take all their money, we don't need the police. They're saying they want some of this money, let's say they get $500 million a year, donate 10% of that to other services that can maybe help society, maybe in training and maybe social services and things like that. They're not saying just get rid of the police and all that and take all their money and fuck the police.
No. I understand what it means, but what I'm saying is there's people out there that believe that defunding the police is they don't want any type of police officer.
Okay, that's crazy. That's
what I'm talking about, which is ludicrous. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Those are fanatics.
That's what I'm talking about. If you want to be that type of person, like I said, that doesn't believe in any virus, doesn't believe in fucking anti-vaccine. Hey, you know what? Here's a fucking a piece of paper that says, hey, I don't need your help.
Yeah, it's not like we're asking you to wear condoms, people. It's a mask. Mask.
It's $1. It's $1. It's $1.
It's $1, right? And it's your life. If that $1 can save 30,000 lives, So, all right, we got to go ahead and it's great that everybody has an opinion on this. Okay, Scully, go ahead.
Real quick, I'm going to do a little research and find out which cities and who they're run by are anti-police and trying to defund them, and I'll let you guys know next week.
There you go. You're always good and doing your homework, Scully. So bring it on, brother. Bring it on. You're good people. So, all right, folks, that is our show. That is it. We pretty much is great. Everybody has an opinion on this whole thing. We said we were going to talk about relationships, but of course, we're so passionate about what's going on in the world. We have to talk about what's going on in the world. I remember a time when our show did not even cover politics or anything. And it's so crazy in the world right now. That's all our show has become. But, people want to hear our opinions on what's going on in the world, and that's what we're here for as well. We are a show of grown-ass men who talk about grown-ass shit going on in our lives and your lives and in the world. So that's our show, folks. So good being here with you. Thanks for giving us an hour and a half of your time. We will be back next week, as we are every Wednesday at 6 p.m. on The Mentality Show. From Vato V, Scully, Tech C, KC, and your man D, we will be back, folks. And remember, in life, you're good, but with our help, you could be the best. See you next week, folks. We're going to end it with this right here.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. An entanglement with August.
An entanglement with everybody. Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August.
Gentlemen, you guys have a good one. See you guys next week. Peace out.
Oh no, entanglement with August.
Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August. With August.
That's Tech C right there.
Entanglement with August.
No, I'm just kidding. Tech C don't go to the gym.
August. Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August. Entanglement.
That's Delano right there.
Entanglement with August.
That's my girl right there. That's my crush.
Entanglement with August.
Entanglement. I just want to see that Beyonce part. All right, folks, that's our show. Peace.
Later.
With August.